What up, aging adults? Here we go with the lowdown on strength training. Whenever I start talking workouts with aging adults, everyone's like, oh, I got another cardio workout in. Cardio is not the same as building strength, okay? The strength gains that we can put on and the benefits for long-term health far outweigh the 60 minutes that you're getting for a cardio workout over here, okay? So let's start with the benefits of strength training. Obviously, one, we start to feel better, okay? Confidence starts to go up. You start feeling stronger, you start feeling like you can pick things up, play with your kids. It automatically starts to translate to confidence. Strength equals confidence. The second part is actual bone density, right? Anytime I start putting stress on my bones, muscles attached to bones. If I put stress on muscle, I put stress on bone. If I put stress on bone, I get increased calcium deposit, I get increased bone density. The long-term effects of increased bone density are astronomical when you get to those later years in your life, okay? That's a huge part of it. So we've got increased confidence, we've got increased bone density, we've got increased joint health. A lot of times, again, strength is the thing that protects my joints at end range, okay? The muscles come across every joint in my body and say, hey, you want to use me up here? Okay, let me protect that joint through that range of motion. Whether we're talking shoulders, knees, again, muscles in our legs start to get tight around my knees. If I don't use them through a full range and I don't strengthen through a full range, my knees get tighter, tighter, tighter. Now I get arthritic stuff. Now I start compensating the way I move, right? We have long-term health effects that aren't always beneficial when I don't use my muscles through end ranges of motion. So joint health, confidence, and overall bone density are the three major ones that we have with the strength gains. That is a huge component of why we want to do strength training for the long run and not just, hey, I got to work out in or just get back on the strength training wagon. Now, here we go. A lot of times people only do what they know, right? Which is fine, that's all you know, but that's the traditional model of strength. That's going back into your high school days, man. You're now 40 years old and you're like, oh yeah, I gotta back squat 400 pounds again. No, you don't, man. Like that's a traditional strength training model. Here's the therapeutic fitness model, okay? Now, how do I get the most bang for my buck for every exercise that I do? So if I'm gonna do a leg exercise, how do I turn on the most leg muscles that I have, plus my core, plus some sort of balance, plus coordination, so that I get the long-term effects of it for years to come, right? I'm not trying to just set huge weight room PRs right now. I'm trying to keep my health for the long run so I have independence, I can play with my kids, I can do all this stuff in my retirement years that I don't need to be super strong for, right? My body's different, it recovers different, or have different goals in life than that 400-pound back squat, than that 315-pound bench, etc. Okay? So the therapeutic model says, how do I incorporate single leg positions? How do I turn on my hips, plus my core, plus my arms through these positions to give me function and not just high-end strength stuff? Because your joints will thank you, your recovery will thank you, your bones will thank you, everything will thank you for taking a therapeutic approach versus just jumping back into your traditional strength training back in college days approach, okay? The next part, secrets to success. A lot of times people are like, oh dude, I just gotta go heavier, I gotta go heavier. Consistency will, at this stage of the game, trump intensity every time. You don't need to hit the load. You don't need to hit the volume that you used to do back in the day. Stay consistent. Start small. Just start getting it in every day, okay? Consistency will trump the intensity portion of trying to ramp back up your load, your reps, your volumes, etc. Okay, so the secret to success with strength training, stay consistent. Find a way that works. Even if you got 30 minutes a day, throw in 30 minutes of functional strength training. It's gonna help you out 10 times more than doing 30 minutes of cardio 2 or 3 times a week, etc. Okay, so the consistency is the secret to success. So all this talk is nothing without the actions. So here we go. I'm gonna give you 2 of my favorite go-to exercises so that you guys can have them in your back pocket ready to rip. All right, first exercise, here we go. So I need a light dumbbell. Single leg RDL is gonna be the name of the game, but we're gonna hit a row at the bottom of it, okay? So the importance of this, when I'm balancing on one leg, I got my knees slightly bent. Goal is to hinge at the hips, not round at the back. So I do not want a back round, I want a hinge hip, which is chest tall. I hinge at the hips until I get a big stretch through my hamstring. Then I'm gonna hit my row down at the bottom, row goes down, hips finish in, okay? So now I've got single leg strength going on, I've got my balance component, I've got my core component, and I've got an upper body component working together to give me the most bang that I can through that position. So for an example, grab my dumbbell, single leg balance, chest stays tall. I'm gonna go down until I feel that big stretch. I row tight to my ribs, hold it for a second, arm goes back down, hips finish in. You'll notice I keep my balance the whole time. I do not put my foot down in between the reps. Go back, get my stretch on that leg, hit my pull to the rib, hold it for a second, down, hips finish back up. Hit 8 to 10 reps one leg, hit 8 to 10 reps the other leg. Next one, we've got our step up with a press, okay? Now I'm gonna be hitting my step up position here. Goal is to keep my weight through my front heel and tap my back heel. So I don't wanna see this toe push off the back foot here. Instead, that toe stays up. I tap the heel, I come up, and again, when I get up top, I keep my balance, and I'm gonna press this arm overhead until my bicep here touches my ear. Not my ear to my bicep. I don't want this. I want bicep to ear position, nice and tall. Arm comes down. As I come down with my leg, come back up, I hit my press. So here's a quick demonstration. Grab my dumbbell. You'll notice anytime I'm doing this, I got my opposite leg, opposite arm, because that requires cross-body core to stabilize that. So it's not always same side here with this arm, this leg, working at the same time. It's cross-body. So if I got my left leg forward, my right arm's doing the work. Same thing with the RDL position, opposite arm, opposite leg. So here, I'm not gonna push off this back foot. Dumbbells at my shoulder when I go down. When I come up, I press, keep my balance, bicep is to my ear. I come back down. As my hip goes down, I do a light tap of my back foot, press, come back down. Notice my back foot, it's a light tap. I come right back up, pressing through my arm. Working through 8 to 10 reps. Guys, those 2 exercises will change the game, give you a good taste of the therapeutic fitness world. Learn how to turn on all those leg muscles, those core muscles, and those arm muscles. Let me know how the exercises go. If you guys need more, we got guides. Click them, download them. See you on the inside. Later.